Are you ready to talk spring trends? I sure am. It may be a ways off, but I'm ready to start dreaming and scheming as I build my spring wardrobe. Hello and welcome to today's video. My name is Kay and this is Dress for My Day. Just in case you haven't been here before, I am 60, fast moving towards 61, and so I do focus on the woman over 50. But if you are in your 30s, 40s, whatever, you are so welcome here too. My goal really is to keep us all looking modern, but also still dressing the way we want to and to fit our lifestyle. Today's sponsor is June's Journey, and I'll tell you more about them in just a minute. Let me tell you what you're going to expect in this video. We're going to do this trends video for spring just a little differently. I'm going to start off talking just a little bit about what trends are and why they're so important, why it really is important for us to be abreast of the trends, to at least know what they are, and to kind of have some options. And then secondly, I am going to run through the trends for spring 2025. I say the trends. There are so many, there are hundreds, but I'm going to run through some of the ones that I think will probably be most interesting to you, my viewers. I think I know you pretty well at this point. So these are going to be some of the ones that really pique my interest, and I think they will yours too. But then third, and be sure to hang around for this part of the video, I'm going to show some outfits that I've created utilizing some of these trends, and I'm going to be sharing what makes these particular outfits modern, what makes them work for spring 2025 specifically. And that way, I think you'll see that we're not talking about outlandish things. We're talking about things that you're going to love wearing, and they're going to really keep you looking contemporary, which I think is so important, especially as we're over 50. So staying in tune and staying contemporary, staying stylish is important to us. And you know what? It's important to June too. Let me go ahead and share with you about our sponsor, June's Journey. I actually love playing June's Journey. I have several apps on my phone that I just enjoy sitting down in the evening or sometimes during my lunch break, taking a little time to do something different with my mind besides sitting at my computer and working. And so it just gives me an opportunity to really have a fun time. June's Journey is a free to download game. It's an app that you download onto your iOS or Android device. It's so much fun. You are looking for hidden objects in really beautifully crafted scenery. So like sometimes you're in an office, sometimes you're out on the street, sometimes you're in a beautiful garden, and you're just looking for those hidden objects. It's a really fun way to play against yourself. You're just improving your speed at finding these things. I think it really flexes my mind. I kind of really enjoy it. Everything's beautiful. And of course, June, she is this detective who is constantly getting into a little bit of trouble, but also so helpful and so wise as she is looking for a murderer or whatever. And it's just a fun game. She's fun and she's delightful. Now, the whole time you're playing the game, you also get to create your own beautiful mansion in your garden. So you're kind of rewarded with points and coins that you get to build things with. So that's fun. It looks like spring there too, and I really like that. It's just a lot of fun. It's a great way to relax a little bit, but still engage your mind. So I encourage you to download the June's Journey app on your device. You can go through the link below in the description box, and also I've got it in the first comment pinned at the top for you. Or you can use the QR code here on the screen to go ahead right now, pause the video, and download June's Journey for a lot of fun. I think you're really going to enjoy it. I do. I still play. I don't know what, a year or two now I've been playing this game. I really have a lot of fun with it. So thank you so much to June's Journey for sponsoring today's video. Now let's move on with those spring trends. First, like I said, we're going to talk just real quickly about what trends are. The way I see it, there are three kinds of trends. One is kind of that flash in the pan thing. And most of us kind of more discerning, shoppers and discerning when we come to styling our clothes, we kind of like to stay away from those. But you know what? Some of them are fun. Like right now, one of the what I would consider to be kind of a flash in the pan trend is purse charms or handbag charms. They are really big right now. I have not bought one. I did actually get one with something not too long ago, a little purse charm, but I've not used it. I've not attached it to anything. I think that's kind of a particular aesthetic. If you like that, that's really fun. I just don't think they're going to be here for long, maybe a year or two. I don't know. It's just kind of like, who cares? It's just for fun. It's just a fun little thing. Another one of those that I think is kind of fun and interesting is feathers. Feathers have been really big now for about a year or two, and they're still going to be big. But I personally don't have anything with feathers on it, but oh my goodness, I've seen some women wearing some beautiful dresses and tops, and yeah, even pajamas with feathers around the collar or the cuffs or the hemline, and they look really beautiful. I think it's a pretty trend, even if it is a flash in the pan. But there's a second kind of trend, and that is those that really take a little bit longer to pick up speed, and they have more influence on the overall trends of fashion in that particular time. And the one I'm thinking of there is Barrell jeans and Barrell pants. And I know I hear that collective sigh. A lot of women just don't like them, and a lot of women do. But I say that's a different kind of trend because it's been going for a while and it's picking up momentum as it goes. I first wore my first pair of Barrell pants 5 years ago, and I'll show you some photos here of those Barrell pants. I loved them then, and I still do. I was kind of like an early adapter to those, and I'm not always an early adapter to trends, but I was on these. I just thought they were fun. But now they've really picked up momentum, and they are one of the hottest trends in denim right now. And in fact, in next week's video, we'll be talking all denim, denim trends, things to look for in denim for the spring, and we'll talk more about those. But just be aware they certainly are on trend for 2025, really big. You're just going to see them everywhere in every store you shop probably. But that's one of those trends, once again, that's kind of like you take it or you leave it, but just be aware it's big and it has a lot of impact on the current fashion. But there's a third kind of trend, and that is a trend that I kind of see more like a train. It's moving, it's momentum, and it's an overall direction that fashion is going, or a particular part of fashion. For instance, let's just take jeans. Jeans have been changing. They transition all the time. All the time they transition and they change. And it usually takes time. It's momentum. We're trending towards something. And in recent years, we have trended towards, wide leg jeans being more popular, ankle length jeans being more popular, and once again, those Barrell jeans too. But we've just been moving away from skinny jeans into those wider legs, those more relaxed fits. Well, guess what? We're moving back towards skinny jeans. Personally, I'm not really here for the ride. I don't want to wear skinny jeans. But if you love wearing skinny jeans, that's the direction we're moving right now, with skinny jeans are really kind of becoming more and more prevalent. And so you can expect to see more of those. So, those are the three kinds of trends: the flash in the pan that's going to be here today, gone tomorrow; those that take a little while to adapt to, but they have a lot of influence on fashion for that period of time; and then those that move like a train. They move us in a certain direction. And that third kind is the kind I think we really have to pay attention to, because to a degree, if we get left behind, then that's when we do look a little dated. Those trends, those movements tend to be in things that make a big deal. They have to do with silhouettes and fabrics and necklines and, hemlines and those sorts of things. And if we are left behind on those moving trends, then we do start looking dated. So that's why it really is important that even over 50, we stay abreast of the trends. We know especially the movements in fashion. We know where we're going. Even if we're not ready to get there ourselves, we at least are aware, and we're maybe trying things out. We're going into a shop and we're trying something new on at least, several times, and you give it a really good try, and maybe you see something, you think, okay, if that's where we're moving, like with wide leg jeans, then let me try to work with them. Let me see what kind of rise I need, what kind of inseam I need, what kind of tops I need to wear with that, so that I can adapt it and make it work for me. So those are the trends I really think we need to pay attention to, especially as women over 50. Now let's talk about some of those more specific trends. We've already mentioned Barrell jeans, so let's talk about some more silhouettes. Yes, we're going to continue to see that straight leg jean and pant. We're going to continue to see wide leg jeans and pants, and we are continuing to see flare legs too. That's not my favorite. I kind of don't wear flare legs, but if you do, then they're definitely still on trend, both in the ankle length and the full length. But like I said, video. We'll talk more about jeans and even really pants next week in our denim video, so be sure to tune in next week for that. Now let's back up just a little bit and talk about some of the trends in aesthetics that we're seeing. Really, this is the kind that I like to really lean into and really think about as I'm putting together my wardrobe. Now, I don't have to like buy into all the aesthetics. Right now, I'm still personally enjoying kind of a more minimalist look, that understated or quiet elegance, that quiet refinement, that minimalist look. I still like that. But the truth is that right now they're predicting for 2025 that we're moving more towards, instead of minimalism, maximalism. It's as though we're saying, okay, we're done with really paring back, going minimal and looking more, kind of understated. And instead we want to overstate. We want to go maximum again. We want to add all those bells and whistles back in. Personally, I'm not here for it. I don't want to add the bells and whistles back in. I love the minimalist approach. But there are a few ways that I'm thinking about doing that. For instance, in this beautiful lace top, I think we're going to see more tops like this, more blouses like this, with more ruffles and more lace and more perhaps other things like sequins or whatever, just really glamming it up a little bit, bringing a little bit more to the table with your individual pieces. So this is a great way for me to participate in that trend, kind of move things forward. I'm still keeping my overall look here very pared back, very minimal, just wearing some nice straight leg jeans and they're a little bit of a relaxed fit, kind of a slim but relaxed fit, and then that beautiful top. I've even tucked it in the front. I think it's just in the front, and I've belted it, so just a nice leather belt. Everything here looks very pared back, other than I do have a top on that's going to draw a little bit more attention. It's a little bit more maximum. So that's one of the aesthetics you can look forward to is, hey, if maybe you didn't really buy into the minimalist trend to begin with, then maybe you are ready to go maximalist, and that is definitely on trend for 2025. Another trend that we're going to see in 2025 is boho chic. So if you are one who really prefers a more eclectic style and you really like that, maybe that, just all sorts of just that bohemian style, this is the year to go big again. And one of the ways we're really seeing that is with suede. So we are going to be seeing suede continue into the spring, which is a little different. I tend to think of suede for fall that's when I bought this beautiful suede jacket. It's not available anymore, but I made this investment. It's good to me to know that I can wear it on into the spring and look really on trend. I think I'll wear it with some white jeans. I think that would look really nice. Maybe you have some suede shoes like I do here. You could wear a suede belt. But a suede jacket or other suede pieces is going to look really great, specifically in that boho chic style. So hey, if boho chic is your thing, this is a great time to go for it. And then a third aesthetic that I thought might be a little fun to mention, because I know I have a lot of ladies who love the coastal grandma aesthetic. I think you can certainly continue to do that. But this is interesting that right now fisherman core is really taking off. And fisherman core is going to be comprised of things like rain jackets, of course, and those cotton, cable knit sweaters, and also, khakis or chinos rolled up at the cuff. Both boat shoes and fisherman's sandals will be really big. And of course, colors like beige and neutral colors and a muted navy, a muted, cream and browns and things like that. But also that bright, bold yellow, a deep navy, and a bright, bold red. If you really want to participate in this, you might want to get you one of those canvas bucket hats. I've been thinking about bucket hats for a while, and they are very coastal grandma, but also that fisherman core, or a knit cap, so like a beanie, but a knit cap that like you would wear if you were going out fishing on a big boat, and you need to keep your head warm. So just some fun ways to participate in that fisherman core. I think this is one of those trends that we really could participate in, maybe in a measured way. Maybe you don't want to go all look like, the Gordon's fisherman, but you do want to participate in that. It's kind of, like I said, very akin to that coastal grandma anyhow. So that could be fun. Let me know what you think about that in the comments below. I'd love to hear your feedback on that one. Let's talk colors real quick. I'm going to talk more about colors. I think it's in about 2 or 3 weeks. But some of the colors that we can really look forward to are navy, which I am so in for. I know so many of you love navy and you prefer navy over black. Anyhow, I love black. I just love black. I love wearing black. But I think I'm going to put my black away for spring and summer because navy is so on trend. I've been reading several things lately where movie stars and, these celebrities have been seen wearing navy, whereas normally they would have worn black. And I mean, it's really taking off. Soft pink is going to be really big. Oh, I'm looking forward to that one. Let me know what you think about that below. Now Barbiecore pink is supposedly still really big and still popular. But oh my goodness, this soft baby pink is going to be so fun to wear this spring and summer, and I am here for it. I'm wearing here a beautiful cashmere soft pink sweater from Ann Taylor. I'll link you to that below. Remember, links are below for everything that I'm showing. Most everything I'm showing today is new and is still available, so I'll give you all those links below, so be sure to check there for those. I'll make it really easy for you to shop the looks that I'm showing here. Another color we can look forward to is green, a really nice bold green, but also olive greens. I mean, just all kinds of greens. But during the spring, I really love just that really pretty Kelly green, grass green, just looks kind of really fresh and like, everything's blooming and budding outside at the same time you're wearing some pretty green. I just think it's so fun. We're hearing about this soft brown being the color of the year, but I'm kind of tired of brown. I love brown. I jumped on board with it a couple of years ago, but I'm kind of ready to put that away for spring and summer, whereas it's supposed to be really popular. I'm wondering if people will more gravitate towards that brown. I think it's a mocha color. If people will kind of gravitate towards it more in the fall instead of the spring and summer, that will be interesting. What do you think about that? Let me know what you think about this mocha that is supposed to be the color of the year. While we're talking colors, let's go ahead and talk about some prints too. Yes, leopard print is going to continue to trend, but we're also going to continue to see stripes, which is always big during the spring, I feel like, and summer, especially with that nautical thing going on. And plaids are going to be big for spring and summer, which is a little unusual. We tend to kind of think plaids are more for fall and winter, but they say, and I've already seen some, we're going to see a lot of plaids for the spring and summer. And we're going to see polka dots. Now, I remember talking about polka dots about 3 or 4 years ago. And then I kind of felt like that died with a whimper. It's one of those trends that was like a flash in the pan. So we'll see about polka dots. Let's talk now about shoes, because I think shoes can really make or break an outfit, and they're an easy way to update your outfit. And I do think too that wearing modern shoes, on-trend shoes, is very important, because like if you're wearing modern jeans, maybe you've added something fun up top that is on trend, but if you wear the wrong shoes, something that looks dated, then you actually can sabotage the efforts that you've made. So we do want to keep our footwear up to date, but that's going to be easy because a lot of the things that were on trend in 2024 are just continuing into 2025. We're still going to be wearing ballet flats. We're still going to be wearing slingback, pumps or heels. Kitten heels are still the most popular heel height for right now. And sneakers, of course, are still so on trend of all kinds, but really those field sneakers are really kind of the most popular right now, or even still the chunkier, a little bit more streamlined, but still kind of that chunky look of a running sneaker. But we're not talking about the ones that you actually do go exercise in. We're just talking about something that kind of has that feel to it, big and bold in sneakers. And I'm seeing some colors. I'm seeing a lot more color in sneakers now. And we're going to continue to wear loafers, but loafers are taking just a little bit of a twist this spring, and I have not quite yet found the ones I'm looking for to show you, to reflect this, for personally to show you. But what's really going to be trending in loafers is kind of a mid lug sole, like a lug sole, but maybe not really overstated like we were wearing before, but ruched, like a ruched loafer. So a little bit of gathers around the edges, and that's really kind of odd to me, because it just seems like a few years ago that was looking very dated. but now they're saying that's what's going to be in it, and I am seeing them in the stores. So that's one of those that you might want to be careful about. I personally think it might be safest just to continue to wear the loafers that you enjoy, that you feel comfortable in, that you feel look really good with your outfits. Loafers in general are in style. I think there are some loafers that might look a little, out of style, but for the most part, I kind of think anything goes with a good looking loafer, just a loafer that just looks good, it has some appeal to it. But I think the biggest news in footwear is silver. Now, we've mentioned silver before last year, but it was kind of like silver in general. And now what we're really going to see, though, this spring, I'm just seeing more than ever, are silver shoes. So you can think silver slingback pumps, silver flats, silver ballet flats, silver loafers, like I am showing my silver loafers here, and silver sneakers. And I did get me some here, so I'm showing you those. I think they're fun. And I have to admit, like when I saw them online and I ordered them, I thought, oh yeah, that's just what I want. When I received them, I was like, whoa. Do I really want to wear these? I think it's going to take a little getting used to wear silver. For some reason, even gold feels a little bit safer, but silver is pretty bright. But I'm going for it here. Let's talk tops real quick. We're going to continue to see a lot of buttons, a lot of collars, continue with those Johnny collars, which don't have the buttons, polo collars, which do have the buttons, and full button-up, tight tops like what I'm wearing here. I mentioned I'm not buying any more lady jackets. I don't really think this is a lady jacket. I think this is kind of more like a lady cardigan, a button front cardigan, and it fits closer to my body than a lady jacket. So I feel like that works really well. I mentioned that in last week's video about what I'm not buying in 2025, but these are really popular. So collars are just a big deal. Button-up shirts definitely going to continue to be on trend because, like I said, collars. We're just seeing lots of collars, lots of buttons on tops. Fortunately, I don't think we're going really big oversized in tops right now either. I think we're going to see a lot that are close to the body, and that's because, of course, those wide leg jeans and more relaxed fit jeans are still trending, and so we need tops that fit close to the body and also cropped length tops like I'm wearing here. This is a cropped length top. It's not showing my belly button, but it does cover that high waistband. So we are going to continue to see a lot of those, which I think is really good because that way we don't have to tuck in our top, but you do get those nice proportions with that. In jackets, we're going to continue to see blazers. I'm all for it. We are seeing the return of the oversized blazer, the really, relaxed blazer, but that kind of a big blazer as part of that maximalist trend. But fitted blazers are also going to be very on trend, very stylish for 2025. I'm definitely going to be utilizing my Veronica Beard Miller jackets. I just think they are the best fitted jacket for me. And we're going to continue to see barn jackets, I do believe. I think spring is a great time to pull those back out. Maybe if you had one in the fall, you want to pull it back out and wear it in the spring. But I do think that trench coats are going to be more the way to go. At least they are for me. I love wearing a trench coat, especially in the spring, and they're going to be really popular. I've heard tell that we're going to see more kind of souped up trench coats. I can show you one here from Veronica Beard, and maybe there was another one or two that I think I found. So they're kind of souped up. That's not for me. I personally prefer more of a traditional trench coat. You're not going to go wrong with your traditional trench coat, but hey, if you want to soup it up some, maybe if you see one with a fun pattern or just a fun color, that will definitely be on trend for 2025. Let's move on with part 3 of this video, and that is I just want to run through these outfits that I've already been showing you a little bit as we've been talking through the trends, but I want to tell you specifically about what's modern about these outfits. I had a lot of fun putting these together. Normally for a trends video, I'm just showing you pictures from retailers because I don't have them in my possession, but I've been preparing for a trip to a warm weather location to take some spring photos, so I've been purchasing some things already, and it was a lot of fun to put these outfits together for you. The first one is a beautiful athleisure outfit that is perfect for an active day with your grandkids or going for a walk with friends. This wide leg activewear or athleisure wear type pant is so on trend, very much more on trend for 2025 than the typical joggers that we've been wearing in recent years. And that stripe down the side is a huge on-trend bonus. Very, very on trend for 2025. I got these pants actually in navy too, so that's another trend of course, but green is so on trend and I love wearing green. I think this is a lot of fun. Notice that cropped length top, so that's another trend. So that's gonna make you look more modern and it's gonna really give you those great proportions with these pants. And then of course I'm wearing a striped tee, so that's another bonus point there. That fun white jacket is just a great, a fun really one to wear. And then of course I'm wearing my sneakers. So very on-trend outfit for maybe your real lifestyle is pretty casual like mine. This is more like what I'll wear on a day in, day out basis in the spring than probably anything else I'm going to be showing you. The next outfit includes those Barrell pants. Now these are really kind of a Barrell khaki pant, but they have their denim actually, I do believe. So of course they have that Barrell silhouette. That's very on trend right now and I love them. You do want to wear your Barrell pants ankle length. You definitely want to expose a little ankle. So whether you wear a loafer or a little kitten heel or a ballet flat or even a sneaker, you just want to make sure that there's some space between your Barrell leg and your shoe. Leave a little ankle there to give them the best silhouette. Now, of course, I've also worn some pink here, so that's very on trend, and it is not an extremely long top either, so it hits me at a really nice place. I have on some loafers. They are in ivory, and I do believe that ivory is going to continue to be very on trend for your shoes for spring and summer this year, as they have been for the last, 6 or 8 months or so. And they're not these don't necessarily have a lot of any ruching or anything, but I do think these are still a very good contemporary loafer. And then I've just worn a denim jacket. Your denim jacket is timeless, and you can always add it to any outfit. Here I've worn an outfit from Talbot's. It's head-to-toe Talbot's, I do believe. So I have on some of their kind of a jogger type pant. This is really a travel pant from Talbot's, and their travel blazer with a removable attachment there that you just button in and button out that striped hoodie. So of course those stripes are very on trend. Just still wearing a hoodie under a blazer is still very on trend. It's very modern looking. So definitely if you have a blazer that already does that, pull it out, wear it. It's going to look really sharp this spring. Underneath I wore a classic denim button-up shirt. I think that's just a fun way to do something different with this outfit. And I did wear loafers here. So this makes it a really great travel outfit. You could certainly wear sneakers and a t-shirt instead of the button-up shirt and the loafers, but I just want you to see the versatility of this. And of course, this is all navy. And I do believe these pieces come in black, if I'm not mistaken, but I chose navy intentionally because navy is the new black for 2025. Of course, I've already shown you this outfit with the white jeans, the navy t-shirt, and the navy blazer. Once again, that navy so on trend. These jeans are an ankle length straight leg jean from Talbot's. They're a slim fit. So if you don't want to go wide leg, you don't want to go barrel leg, I do think this is the way to go. It's a slim fit, so it's almost like the cousin of a skinny jean. Like I said, skinny jeans are supposedly back on trend. I just don't know that they're the best look for most of us. I personally think that most of us need a little space there at the ankle between our pant and our leg. And so this is the kind of jean that's going to give you that. So very on trend little outfit here with really very little effort. I also did add a blush pink shoe here. These are several years old from Sarah Flint. They are a beautiful little investment shoe leather, but they're in that soft pink. I kind of was like, what do I wear here? I don't want to make these too fancy of an outfit. I didn't want to wear heels, didn't want to wear sneakers, felt like loafers would be overkill here. So this pretty little flat, it's a sling back flat in that soft pink color, I think works really nicely. And I just want you to see this is one of the ways you can wear soft pink. You can add soft pink in a handbag or a pretty shoe to an outfit like this and really take advantage of that trend. Here is that jeans outfit with that pretty lacy top. This is my maximalist attempt here at that lacy top. This top also comes in, I believe it's navy and red. It is darling, and it is a kind of a relaxed fabric. One of the things that I like about this, I mentioned in last week's video that I'm not doing girly fussy, and I think the reason this shirt does not come across as girly fussy to me is, first of all, it's kind of a wrinkly fabric, so it has that relaxed look to it. It also does not have elastic, tight up against my arm, so it doesn't really give you that little girly silhouette there at the sleeves. Instead, it's very relaxed instead, and I think that's key for me. me, but it does have a beautiful lacy fabric, that pretty little Peter Pan collar, and it does come with a camisole underneath it. This is a lovely little top to go for that maximalist look. I just finished this outfit with my little suede ballet flat, so there's another point for a trend, and then I topped it when I'm ready to go out the door with my traditional trench coat. And then quickly, here's what I'm wearing today. It's a cropped length lady sweater, I'm calling it, a button front little sweater top and some cropped length full wide leg jeans in white, of course. And I do have on my slingbacks heels here for just a bit more elevated look. So you can see how you can very easily incorporate these trends into your everyday outfits. You're not going to look like crazy out there. You're not going to look trendy. You're just going to look current. So let me know in the comments below which of these trends or others maybe that you've heard about that you're going to be incorporating into your wardrobe and in your outfits this spring so that you look current and relevant and you can show up looking like a modern woman in your beautiful spring wardrobe. Thanks so much for joining me today, ladies. Be sure to check down below for links to everything I've shown you and download that June's Journey app through the QR code here or through the link below in the description box or the first comment. I will see you next week, next Wednesday, with our trends for denim in 2025. Bye now.